So hey everybody, right now we're actually in a house. We moved off of Norna. We'll probably be off of Norna for about a month. I will say being off the boat's nice. We can clean some of the things that have been on the boat, refinish the inside. The inside needs some painting, some varnishing, and kind of organize our lives a little bit, start getting everything back together so that we can go sailing. Yeah, when we moved off the boat, we packed everything in the car, and we thought, man, we got a lot of stuff. And then we got to the house that we're staying at, and put everything in the house, and we're like, we don't really have that much stuff. I'll show you everything that came off the boat that's here at the house that we're staying at. Here's all of our clothes. All of our canned goods, plates, silverware, our pet goldfish.
And look, right where you hit that.
Some more pots and pans, coffee grinder, some of our Tupperware stuff.
Here we are waiting for the boat to get hauled out, that slack water. We had to turn our yard to fit in the travel lift. The boat weighs 36,000 pounds. They weighed it with this travel lift. She looks like a toy boat. It's a full keel, a real full keel. Norna's got a full keel with a lead shoe bolted on, and a lot of deadwood under there, so she's built real heavy. Here they are power washing the boat off. The power washing got all the mud off, but the barnacles and on the through hull, which we're going to replace, you got to scrape. And the copper is like an ablative paint. It kind of wears off a little bit as time goes on, like right there. The copper was nailed on with copper roofing nails and tar paper underneath.
Here's me driving the travel lift. Just kidding, they wouldn't let me drive that thing.
So we'll probably be hauled out for about a month, fix a few things, and then we'll probably go to a dock actually for the winter. It's gonna be winter here.
We went from cave dwelling to condo land.
When you haul the boat out on land, we call it condo living because you're up high on the land. And being out of the water, we saw a plank that actually needed to be replaced. It had some of the tornado worms that eat the bottom of a wood boat.
Even though we copper sheathe the bottom, sometimes the worms get under the copper and do some damage. In this case, they got into the bottom of a plank bad enough to have to remove it, and it's a little scary, but you have to replace planks on a wood boat once in a while. I'll show you the picture of it when it's all back together. Here's a board that got eaten by the worm. You can see the wormhole right there.
Yucky.
And what they did in the old days, and still, they take a torch and you can burn where the worms are and it'll fry them. Fry the little suckers.
Delicious.
But we're going to do more than that. We're going to cut all the wood out that we found, and where we can't, we'll burn them. And we'll also put some poison on there. And we're also going to have the boat tinted. Another way to get rid of the worms was to go up into fresh water for probably at least 4 months before you would have any luck killing them. From the inside, we had to move some furniture and a wood burner to get to the plank. And I got a vacuum hooked to my sander there, so when I'm sanding the countertops, it doesn't create a bunch of dust.
Here's the walls all sanded down with the vacuum sander, and the next video I take will be of all the paint. Visit papersailor.com to learn more about my book, Accidental Sailor Girl.